What most people know about me is I have a lot of energy. When I walk into a room, you can just feel the energy, the atmosphere change. And it really just blows my mind that I actually transformed the lives of over 20,000 people through health and wellness. And can you believe I wrote a book? Because I still don't even believe it. And because of this book, it transformed into a program for children called No More Traumedy for Kids. I share my story. We all have a story. And these stories are what's going to change the world, transform the world. And I kept sharing my story and sharing my story. And because I did this, I actually won an Emmy Award. Blows my mind. Now, my life hasn't always been this way. And what most people don't know about me is 2016, February 26th, was the most traumatic year of my life. The morning started out like every other morning. I teach fitness classes. So my first class was at 5 o'clock, and when I got to the gym, it was energy on time. The people that work out early in the morning, they have like a different type of grit to them. Let me tell you, if you're up at 5 o'clock and you're at the gym, especially with me, you're going ham, right? And after class, we would always take pictures because, we got to show off those selfies of the arms and everything. And then I taught another class. So I got home around 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I had to drive my son to work. Now, my son, Jamal, he was amazing. He had a sneaker boutique that he owned. And I would have to drive him to work because he was blind in one of his eyes. Now, even though the town of Rahway didn't really open up till about 10, 11 o'clock, he made sure he was at work at 9. So I got the pleasure of driving him to work. And as Mother's Day approaches, I'm thinking another Mother's Day without him. So today I want to share with you my last memory, my last visual of me and my sonny boy. And it's a great visual, let me tell you. This morning when I was laying in bed thinking about it, yes, I was crying and crying and crying thinking about it. But then I thought, this is so beautiful. So I want to share it with you today. Now, it would always begin with me yelling and screaming because that's what Tina does. Wake up, wake up. And then we'd finally get out the door. Now, February in New Jersey is extremely cold. Let me tell you, it's cold. So we're in the car and I'm driving down the street. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a rapper named Lil Wayne. His new CD just came out and my son loved Lil Wayne. Lil, however you say it. Anyway, he's blasting the music in the car and I'm turning it down. He's turning it up, I'm turning it down. And he's going and he curses a lot, Lil Wayne, and he's cursing. I'm like, stop cursing. So we're screaming back and forth about that. And then he starts talking about his life. He always talked about Tati. This was his girlfriend. Tati this, Tati this. Yes, I was a little bit jealous of her. But anyway, he loved her. So I loved her. He's talking about 5 children he wants to have. He's talking about all these wonderful things. And then we get to the shop where I drop him off. And he's sitting next to me in the car. And like I said, it's super cold outside. So the windows are up. And I look over at him. And he smiles because he's always smiling like his mom, right? And I noticed his teeth looked extremely white today. I said to him, wow, your teeth sure do look white. And I think that must have made him feel really good because he gave me like an extra big smile. He was just like, hey. And there's 3 major things I remember from that day. One of them is his smile. And as I looked at him, I noticed there was this sun ray that went right across his face. And it was so beautiful. It's like, I can see the picture so clear. It's kind of like a picture we took together on the train. And there's like this light coming through and the light is shining on his face as if he's like an angel. And as I look at him, he comes over and he kisses me on the cheek because he would always kiss me, always hug me. Now, when he was a little boy, he never wanted mommy around. But as an adult, he always kissed me and he kissed me on the cheek. And he said, I love you, Ma. And he jumped out the car. That is my last memory of my sonny boy. Beautiful, right? So beautiful. But I am so grateful and I am so lucky that I got to spend 21 beautiful, glorious years with him. I'm so glad we took many pictures and videos, right? Now, I would never, ever wish this type of pain, this type of feeling on my worst enemy, because it's horrible. I am a warrior mom. A warrior mom is someone who's gone through a traumedy and able to lift themselves up. I say warrior mom is someone who's lost a child, because if you've lost a child, you got a different kind of grit, right? So it took me years. We're on year 8 now, another Mother's Day without that Sunny boy. But guess what? I've got the memories in my mind, right? What I've learned through this traumedy. I didn't say it wrong. It's a real word. I got it patented, okay? Okay? Anyway, a traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. When this occurs, life-changing experiences happen, and everyone goes through a traumedy, my friend. But a lot of people run from it. They're like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. They run away from it. They do all these things. But I dare you, I triple dog dare you to sit in it. Sit in your feelings, those scary, hard feelings. What I learned is that with hard work, anything is possible if you work for it. I learned that when you have a positive mindset, you can do and be anything if you fight for it. And finally, family and friends, I learned that with faith in God, you can overcome any traumedy if you have faith for it.